Fun today. One of my all-time favorite stories, Fiddler on the Roof. And we've got cast members in the Faribault High School adaptation of this, Fiddler on the Roof, which will be at the Michael J. Hansen Performing Arts Center beginning this Thursday. This Thursday's performance, ASL interpreted. Then they'll perform on Friday and Saturday, 7:30 curtain times, and a Sunday afternoon matinee at 2. Unfortunately, because of the high cost of producing this, and they got to pay for rights to perform it, they can only do that many performances. So I guarantee these will be sellouts. So I get my tickets right now. Call 507-333-6109 for reservations, or email fiddlerontheRoof@faribault.k12.mn.us. My grandfather just rolled over his grave here. All those dots. Anyway, Fiddler on the Roof at faribault.k12.mn.us. I don't even know who we have in studio yet. I haven't been introduced yet, so I'm going to let them introduce themselves. I'll begin in front of me, a couple of lovely ladies. Who do we have?
All right. Hi, I am Cami Nordmeyer. I'm playing Golda in Fiddler on the Roof.
I'm Emily Johnson, and I'm playing Zidal.
Oh, wow.
I'm Brody Kachera, and I'm playing Model Camzoil, the tailor.
And I'm Declan Bongers, and I'm playing Tevya.
Yeah, that's the big lead with all the lines.
Yeah, and there's quite a few lines.
Is that a problem?
Sometimes I get like a little mixed up. It's been a work in progress, but you know, by the time the show rolls around, it should be good. It'll be a fun performance.
All right, fantastic. Rehearsals have gone how?
Very well. It's a lot of work, but it all pays off in the end, and we're very blessed with an awesome director, and yeah.
Do you have a student director too?
No, we don't. We have our main director, who is the theater teacher at the high school.
Right,
and
Paul Johnson.
Yeah, Paul Johnson, and Alicia Bigness, who's the choir director. She does the music and is the assistant director, and also Diane Olson is in the pit, and she's directing the music there.
And the music is awesome.
Yes.
So you get to sing.
Yes, we do. Yep.
Super. You enjoy that?
I do, yeah. I'm in choir, and yeah.
You too? You enjoy?
Yeah, I'm in choir.
You enjoy singing?
It's super fun vocals in this show.
Oh yes, there's some
the
awesome
songs. The songs are just really cool.
You guys, well, obviously you do. You sing too?
Yep, I sing. I sing.
I mean, virtually everybody in the cast does. Right?
Yeah, everyone in the cast sings.
I'm trying to
He has
get
his
my
own
memory
song.
banks back to Fiddler on the Roof. But this is an awesome story, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yes.
Don't you guys think it's an awesome story?
For sure.
Even though it's from way back when.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
can relate to all this.
There's a lot of it that's really relatable, because it's just the time-old theme of old versus new, and the traditions, and what to change, what not. How do you place your own values in the new cultural stuff coming in, and then the old stuff that you either hold on to or let go of.
Yeah, every generation has to go through this, right?
Yep.
Every
Yeah.
generation.
Yep.
You'll be dealing that with your kids.
They'll
Yeah.
be dealing with it in 3000 AD. 900 years from now, they'll still be dealing
Absolutely.
with it.
Humans are humans. I don't care what
Yep,
time
we're always
period we're talking.
changing.
Right?
Yep.
Humans are humans. Let's hope.
Yeah.
Fiddler on the Roof. Performances again this Thursday, Friday, Saturday night at 7:30, Sunday afternoon matinee at 2. You think this will be a sellout, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it. I mean, you only have a few performances because I've been told that the rights to produce this are very high.
Yeah, extremely high.
So unfortunately, you can only do a few performances at a high school.
Yeah.
So all that work, what is it, 6 weeks of rehearsals you have?
Oh.
It's been about 3
10
months.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
Since
started
we
back in
first got-
February.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's been longer than 6 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that, and then you only have, what, 4 performances?
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Gotta make
though.
those the good ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have a lot of time to monkey around here.
Nope.
Yeah. We'll get some more details about Fiddler on the Roof. We'll find out how much the kids enjoy performing on stage. We'll find out what other plays they've been in, and all of that. Winona, Minnesota is one of my all-time favorites. It really is. And so I ask on our Facebook and our Twitter accounts what your favorites are in terms of plays. Fiddler on the Roof. Of course, this was a movie. And I don't know if these youngsters had a chance to see the movie. In with us today, hope I pronounced these right, Cammie Nordmeyer, it's pretty easy. Emily Johnson, thank you so much, Emily, for having a very easy last name. Brody Kuchera.
Yep.
And Deedon Bongers.
Declan Bongers.
Oh, it's Declan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't read your writing there.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Bad handwriting.
No, well, it's better than mine, but that doesn't take much. All right, Declan Bongers, and he gets to play the big lead. So, I don't know how Paul Johnson does things over at Faribault High School Theater. Did you try out for that part, or do you just try out and then he picks the parts?
So what happens is you do your acting and your dancing, and then when comes time for your singing audition, you either sign up for a supporting like songs or a lead songs, and then if you pick lead, you have to sing a solo, and if you do the supporting, you sing with a group of people one of the list of songs that they have. So you just audition for a big part or a little part, and he puts you where he feels would work best.
So you said you wanted a big part.
Mm-hmm.
You were ambitious.
I guess so, yeah.
Probably never dreamed that you'd get the absolute lead in this.
No, I didn't think I was going to get the big part.
And how about you, Brody?
Well, yeah, I did the same thing. I auditioned for a big part, and I had to do the same audition and all that. But yeah, so I didn't really know what part I was gonna get. I'm just hoping for the best. I'm gonna make the best out of what I got.
So I'm guessing, this is just a guess on my part, that the music instructor and Paul get together and say, hey, this person's strong vocally. Let's see if we can't get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they definitely talk about it together, and they collaborate on who they think would be a good part. They definitely take their time in casting the parts for this show.
Now, in today's world, which is a whole lot different than mine, I was in high school about 40 years ago, so in today's world, I would guess you get maybe a text or an email or something that says who the cast members are. We posted them on a bulletin board in the hallway of the school.
Nope, that's the same way we do it today.
It
yes.
is.
Especially with this year, we had some issues with the audition process because there was some snow days, and we had to reschedule a lot of things. So they were struggling to get the cast list up on time, which is the same way on the bulletin board in the hallway.
So all your friends could see who got what part.
Yep.
Yep.
Everyone sees, and everybody, they either get in or they are excited for the show, or they're, are casted. But yeah, so it was a adventure.
So Cammie, your friends that said congratulations,
Yeah,
or
of course. Yep, they're all very supportive of whatever role they got and the role I got. So everyone's very supportive in our theater family. And
sure. Emily, do people ask what your role is, or what who you play, or what does this person do, or how many lines you have, or anything like that?
Yeah, since Fiddler, I'd say, in our generation, isn't a very well-known show, there was definitely a lot of questions on what it was about, who was your character, and so you had to do a good amount of research on it for the time period to get really into the show.
Yeah.
But it was definitely fun learning more about the culture and such.
I think Declan hit the nail on the head in terms of what story comes out of this Fiddler on the Roof. Did you see the movie?
Yes, I did. I saw it. Mr. Johnson teaches a theater arts class, and we watch it in that class. We watch Fiddler on the Roof. So that's when
So all of you saw it.
I haven't seen it. I'm not taking that class.
You're not?
He's
No.
a sophomore, and you don't get to take it till junior or senior year.
Well, that's a bummer.
I know. I was gonna watch it, but I never had time to. But I almost would rather not watch the movie because I don't want to completely be exactly like the character in the movie. I kind of want to make the character my own.
I like that idea. Yeah.
So yeah, it's kind of a benefit not to see the movie sometimes.
No, I would agree with
Personally.
that. Although I can see why he would want to see the movie.
Yeah.
We also, at the beginning of the season, or for the beginning of this show, we also watched a Straw Hat version of Fiddler on the Roof. Straw Hat is a collegiate, and some high schools come together and they perform big shows and stuff.
So how many plays have you been in?
Me, myself, I've been in 2 musicals, the Happy Days last year, and then Fiddler this year. And then I've only been in 1 fall show, which is this last fall was Haunting We Will Go.
So you prefer musicals, I take it?
I didn't get in it until my spring of junior year, well, the winter. So I did the one acts during the winter and then the children's theater, but I've only didn't get into big shows until spring of my junior year, which was the musical.
Brody, how about you? How many plays have you been in?
Well, I've been in quite a few. I've been in theater since I was in second grade, so I've done.
Second grade?
Yup, second grade. I was in A Christmas Carol at the Paradise Center, and then I was in Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Wow, cool.
In A Christmas Carol, I was Tiny Tim.
Oh, yeah.
And so I've done plays at the high school.
Well, I would have seen that then. Tiny Tim, I remember that. Did a great job.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was when I got my jump start in the theater.
I bet it was. You had to work around with all those adults.
Yeah, that was definitely a good experience to have. So young. So.
Emily, how about you?
I'm actually on the same boat as Brody. I've been involved in theater most of my life. I was in Seussical the Musical in second grade. I was the Elephant Bird. Then I was in Brigadoon. I was just a little town kid then, and then I was in middle school theater, and now I'm in high school theater.
Oh, wow, you're a veteran too. These are veterans. I mean that. How about you?
I started theater in middle school, and I wasn't super involved in it, but I was in it. And then I really was interested in theater in high school, and so I was in when we did Grimm Brothers, and did some tech for Spam-A-Lot, and I've also helped out at the Paradise with their shows. And so yeah, last year I was in Happy Days, and and so been in the children's theater, and yeah, I know Fiddler.
So when you say tech,
it's like lighting and sound and that kind of thing. I did sound for the Twice a Cheer at the Paradise this year, so that was a lot of fun, just being in a different setting and with different directors. It was interesting.
are you guys all required to do some tech work at some point?
It's recommended. We like to unify all the actors and the tech people, and so that helps a lot with building the set. A lot of people stay for building the set and costumes and whatever they need help with. So.
Need makeup in this one.
Oh yeah.
Makeup will be a lot of fun.
I was telling you the story about when I was in Little Abner. I was Pappy Yoakum. I was allergic to latex. Didn't know it at the time. They tried to make me look older with the latex, you know. And my face was on fire. So what do they do for you makeup-wise to make you an older guy, much older guy?
I don't know if they're going to do a whole lot of makeup per se, but I just have a big beard. Had to build that this last Saturday, so you put the liquid latex on, and then we use crepe wool and just stuck it on, so I think that's going to be...
They color your hair too, don't they?
Mm-hmm. It's close. It's a little bit darker than my actual hair is. That's what you're trying to go for, because on stage, the lighting and everything, it's going to look close enough. And so generally your beard is a little bit darker.
Hey Brody, how about you?
So I'm a younger guy in the play,
Sure.
so I have kind of a 5 o'clock shadow that I have. It's made out of, instead of latex, it's spirit gum. So they rub spirit gum, like a patch of spirit gum on my face, and then they'll sprinkle little like trimmings of the crepe wool onto my face, just kind of dotted on there, until it looks like I have a kind of a 5 o'clock shadow or a younger beard trying to come in, you know.
So you've had dress rehearsals so far already?
Yep, we've had one dress rehearsal.
How'd that go?
It was a little rough. We had the fire alarms go off from the smoke machine.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, that was a little rough. So everyone was a little stressed and distracted. Anyways, and then when the fire alarms went off, it was a little stressful, but we got through it.
So Emily, you're an older person in this, right?
Yeah. I play Golda. She's like the mother of the girls and Tevye's wife, and so she doesn't really have a lot of makeup necessarily, but we'll probably do some like wrinkles and some
sure.
crow's feet on my eyes.
Because you have a daughter that's...
Right, that's all
going to
grown
be
up
20.
and yeah.
And that's you.
Yes. And I think our oldest like female is Yenta, and she'll probably have quite a bit of makeup just to make her look old and gray hair.
and
And then also Fruma Sarah and Grandmother Zeidel, who are like they're dead technically, and so they'll probably have some cool makeup too.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that scene. So Emily, tell us about the set if you would.
The set is actually really cool. We have, the main focus is the house, which is super cool because it can be closed and you just see like the exterior of the house, or you can split it open so you can see all of the interior. You can also move that around to the bar scene, and then we have just 2 other movable sets that you can like flip around and can be different settings in the show.
Oh, sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's super cool.
You guys like the set too, I can tell.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got a lot of thought put into it.
A lot of detail work was put into it.
So that helps, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Have a good set.
Yep.
And how about the costumes?
Costumes. The costumes they're a lot of fun. They're definitely from that time period,
Oh,
so they're a little interesting at times, but they're really fun.
Aren't you glad you grew up when you're growing up?
Oh yeah.
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 My dress has like a very high collar, and it's very different from what I wear today. So.
So Cammie, what's your favorite song in the play? It doesn't have to be one you sing necessarily.
Personally, I really like the Sabbath prayer. It just it has a lot of meaning behind it, and like it's kind of eerie, but in a good way. Just it makes you kind of reflect and think on like what's going on, and it's just a very intimate and like cool scene and song.
How about you, Emily?
I like Sunrise Sunset, which is the song they sing during Zeidel and Model's wedding. It's really cool because it shows the different perspectives of others. Like Golda and Tevye sing a line about their daughter getting married, and then Zeidel's sister and another man sings about like, oh, I hope I could get married someday and stuff like that. And it's just really cool to see the different perspectives on marriage during that song.
This is something you guys aren't thinking about now, right?
No.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Okay, are you a senior too, Cammie?
No, I'm a junior.
Oh, okay. How about you?
I'm a senior.
You're a senior, okay. And you're a sophomore.
Yep, and I'm a sophomore.
We've already established that, I think.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite song? It can be the one you sing too. I don't want to say that it can't.
I would say my favorite song would be "To Life" during the bar scene when Lazar Wolf is trying to get permission from Tevye to marry his daughter Zeidel. And it's just a really fun song. It's fun to watch. The scene is fun to watch, and the Russians are fun to watch when they come in. And
Oh, yeah.
it's just a really fun song all around.
You do the bottle dance?
I don't, but that's a cool song too.
They do it during the wedding, and that's just such a cool dance to watch.
And they actually do it.
Yep, they
Yep.
actually have real bottles on their head with water in it.
No like tape or
Yep, no Velcro.
They just put it
Velcro.
right on their heads.
Yep.
No help, no magnets, nothing to help them. It's all them.
Yeah.
How they do?
They're doing
They're doing
Good.
really well,
Yeah.
actually. I'm really excited for the audience to see it.
This is something they have to practice a lot, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They
Yes,
practice
they
all the
spend-
They
time.
practice since like day one, pretty much.
All right. What's your favorite song?
Oh, there's
You got
so
a lot of them.
there's so many. I like all of them. I really like either when the Russians sing "To Life" because it's just kind of out of nowhere and it's a whole different style, or I really like "Miracles, Miracles."
Nobody said, do you love me? I was surprised by that.
That's a good song too.
It's good, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite.
Well, no, obviously
Yeah.
I asked you for your favorite,
Mhm.
but I was surprised that nobody mentioned that. It was just kind of interesting because it's an awesome song too.
Mhm.
But you guys, you're younger, and so I can see why you didn't say that one. Now, for an old guy like me, these people are married how many years?
And it's really, it has a cool background to it too, just because if you listen to the lyrics, they didn't know each other before they were married. That was the first time they'd seen each other, and they didn't love wasn't even considered
It was an
in that
arranged
time.
marriage.
Yeah, so they had no idea who each other were, and they had to get to know each other through you know,
So they had
living
to,
together and
yeah, they
being
had to,
together.
they had to fall in love growing old together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Aren't you glad you don't have to do that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
nice.
Have somebody pick your spouse for you?
That'd be insane.
That would be
Yes.
tough, wouldn't it?
It'd be tough, but I definitely see the benefits to it at times.
Oh, really? What's the benefit to it?
You don't have to decide for yourself.
Oh, okay.
And, you know, seeing as how your parents are picking it up, they're always looking out for your better interest. So, like, Tevye for Zeidel, he picks Laser Wolf because he has money, and at least that way she won't starve to death. I mean, she might not love him, but she won't die of starvation.
Yeah,
So
I
that's pretty
guess.
good, I guess. But
What do you think?
But then she just like begs her father to get to marry Model, which is her true love in it, and that's pretty much the start of the breaking of the tradition in the
Yeah.
show.
Tradition.
Yes.
Yeah, it's another really good song.
Yes, Fiddler on the Roof. This is one of my all-time favorite stories, and it really is a terrific play. You'll enjoy it, I guarantee it. Performances are this Thursday, Friday, Saturday night at 7:30. There's a Sunday afternoon matinee performance at 2. And again, you can get reservations. The number to call is 507-333-6109 or email fiddlerontheRoof@faribault.k12.mn.us or purchase your tickets at the door 1/2 hour before each performance. As I said on my blog talking about the performances coming up, I don't think I'd wait. I think I would definitely get my reservations in because I think all of these performances are going to be sellouts. Do any of you know how many seats are in the Michael J. Hansen Performing Arts? How many it holds?
Like
7?
750, something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
Okay. So, again, I don't think I'd wait because there are only 4 performances. Does that bum you out, Cammy? I mean, you do how many weeks of rehearsals and then 4 performances?
It's kind of a bummer sometimes that we don't get to share our talent a little bit more, but we make those shows the best we can. It's gonna be a great show no matter what. Like whether we perform it one time, that's what we say is whether we perform it for one person or like millions of people. Like we're doing it for the people and not for ourselves. And so whoever sees it, we just really hope they enjoy it, no matter how many times we perform it.
So this week, tell me what happens. You guys perform this for the elementary schools ever?
No, that's typically for children's theater. We have a bunch of kids come in and see the children's theater, but this week is really about just finalizing details and getting wardrobe set, getting makeup set, getting every dance perfect, getting every song perfect, just making sure we get to put on the best show possible for our audiences.
Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I bet you can't get over there. For one of these performances anyway, maybe Saturday night, maybe Sunday. I better get my reservation in.
Yeah.
Oh, tickets, by the way. You want to give that information for me, Brody? You got the poster right
About
before
what?
The cost of the tickets.
Oh, so the cost, so for students and seniors it's $4, for college students it's $5, and for adults it's $7.
So I guess you have to have a college ID
Yes.
Yeah.
in order to get the $2 break.
Yes.
And kids, how
Kids
old
are-
would you think to come see this?
I think the kids are under students for cost, but I don't know.
I mean, how old would you think
I
could
think
handle this?
probably around like 7-ish. I think all ages are definitely welcome to come because it's a very good show, but just to keep their attention and stuff like that, probably like around 7, I'd say.
Yeah,
is
it
a
moves
good
pretty
age.
good, doesn't it?
There's some scenes that might get slow for some kids, but
Right.
yeah, most of it's very intriguing.
Well, the bottle dance for
Yeah.
sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
The scene where the ghost,
Yep, the dream scene.
the dream scene.
We have some
that
cool
one-
effects with that.
Do you really?
Yeah.
You don't want to
Cool
get the cat out of the
surprises.
bag though, do you?
Nope, we're gonna keep it a surprise.
All right. You guys got me interested, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going to have to go out there and break a leg.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hopefully.
Fantastic. 4 performances again beginning this Thursday. That is ASL interpreted, by the way. The Thursday night performance is ASL interpreted. Super. Well, we only got a couple minutes left of the show. I guess I'll ask if you, Declan, do you want to do this for a career?
Theater?
Are you the next Tom Hanks?
I don't know about Tom Hanks. I've thought about it, but job security for theater is really hard, and you have to move a lot, and I kind of like being based somewhere, and I like spending a lot of time with my family.
So what are you thinking about for a career?
I honestly have no idea right now.
Okay. School? You got colleges in
School?
mind?
Right now I'm planning to go to Mankato.
Okay. How about you, Brody? I know you're a sophomore, so.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking either I'm strongly considering theater or being a orthopedic physician's assistant.
Ooh, very good. Emily?
I would like to be a science teacher, mostly emphasizing in chemistry. I would love to continue doing theater during
You could do
college
both.
years. I could do both.
I mean, in high school.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? Couldn't
Yeah.
you be a chemistry teacher and also do theater in a small school?
Yeah, you could
maybe?
definitely do that.
Yeah. That's something you thought about or not?
A little bit.
What college you going to?
Winona.
Okay. How about you, Emily? I mean, Tammy?
I don't really know what I want to pursue, but theater is always something that I want to keep in my life, and I don't want to lose that just after high school. But I'm interested in like psychology and social psych, and possibly going into something like that. So.
School?
I'm not quite sure where I'm going yet, but I've been looking a lot recently. And
Yeah.
So.
Well, I'm sure you'll all do very well, whatever you decide to do in life.
Thank you.
And just think, you might get something out of this play that'll help you.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Tradition.
Tradition. There you go.
Thanks for coming on. Certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you.
Say hi to Paul when you get back.
We will.
Alright.
Sounds good.
Paul Johnson, just a great guy. You guys are lucky to work with him.
Yeah.
So make sure, folks, you take this in again. Fiddler on the Roof, one of my all-time favorites. I don't know about you folks. April 14th, 15th, 16th, 7:30 performances. April 17th at 2 in the afternoon. Tomorrow, Jerry will be visiting with Art Madsen about the Ag Hall of Fame coming up during the Rice County Fair in July. You're in tune to KDHLAM.